15 plus to go. There's still so much to see. With our knowledge and stats and gear, surely it will be easy. 25 full years of questing, haven't died or banked once even. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2011. Welcome back to June 1st, 2011. We are moving swiftly on, as we have a very specific goal that we need to get to as soon as possible. And so, we go. On June 3rd, 2011, community newsletter. It's got a quiz, quest, captions competition, trivia, player submissions, newsletter stuff. And also the Rated Clan Wars tournament for the top 10 clans in Rated Clan Wars. Could be a whole thing. And then, on June 7th, 2011, patch notes. You can't stall the Veteran Cape emote to stand on top of the giant V for as long as you want. Werewolves won't disappear while they transform into werewolves. Frost dragons can be left clicked, which we did over 9,000 times. So, there you go. And milestone capes are allowed on Entrana. That's fun. Only some of them, because the better ones have very good stats. Not that we ever go to Entrana, because we don't want to. It's a terrible place for us to try to go to. No armor and weapons and all that. Anyways, also ending support for the oldest versions of Java. And you'll get a pop-up when loading the game. They'll tell you if you're not using the correct one. We'll give you a link to where you can upgrade to a more recent version. As of 2011, though, so here we are. And here we also are for the next quest. It is, right after all the sagas, Deadliest Catch. Dr. Jones at the Fishing Guild. Wow, we're at the Fishing Guild. It's like we're prepared. Requires the Tower of Life, 3 Herblore, which used to be Druidic Ritual, which is the same thing because there's a tiny bit of Herblore involved, 70 Fishing, 67 Hunter, and 70 Thieving. Quite a bit of stats required there. But we are easily over those levels. Required items, nothing. Just nothing. That's nice. Here is Jones. Ask him about this quest. Hi there. Ah, perfect. What? You look pretty bright. Get seasick at all, lad? No, not really. What, Excellent. Done much fishing? Certainly, but why is that important? Well, Betsy and I are looking for a handy fisherman, a hardy fisherman, to help us out. Betsy? She's my trusted fishing rod, ain't she a beauty? She's, not bad? Not bad, pa, she's one of the best rods ever made. Now, back to the job at hand. I'm sick of hard graft for little reward, and the sea is an inhospitable workplace. So I'm off to hunt the Colossus. Named in a guaranteed content poll, a creature of the sea, deep sea creature, the Colossus. And here it is. Well, here's the quest that it's in, at least. The what now? Well, I'll be. The lad ain't heard of it. It's a horrific beast surviving the deep seas for hundreds of generations. More naive fishermen will tell you it's a myth, but I'm convinced it exists. It's got to be the cause of a great spree of destroyed ships all over the ocean to the north of here. That's where you come in. I have a little boat moored to the north, but I need someone to help me. I can't do this myself. And I look like the kind of person willing to risk my life to help you. Bingo, lad. So what do you say? Helping me catch the deadliest creature ever to swim the seas of Gillador. Start the deadliest quest? Deadliest catch? Big fish? Excellent. Fantastic! Let's get started. Need help with 3 things. An extra rower, a giant harpoon, and a particular sea chart. You need an extra rower. Certainly. Rowing across the high seas is a long, gritty, and terrible job. Not only do I doubt you fancy rowing for hours, but I need your mind on the hunting with me. So if someone's strong who enjoys repetitive tasks and is willing to risk their life in hunting a horrible sea creature. I'm not sure many people fit those criteria. Actually, I have just the man in mind. My cousin has been looking for a job for so long, he's probably pretty desperate, and wouldn't take much to convince. What's his name? It embarrasses me to say, but he insists on being called The Guns. I know him. It's one of those builders down at the Tower of Life. I'll go talk to him. And he also said you need a giant harpoon. This isn't a sardine we're catching, lad. The weapon that'll defeat the Colossus will need to be an incredible feat of smithing. Yet none of the smiths I've ever met would be able to smith such a thing. I know the fishing master here at the guild has many expert friends. Perhaps he would know someone that can help. There's some plans for what I need the harpoon to be like. Fancy harpoon plans. And you need a particular sea chart? Yes, the fishing master here at the guild has been keeping track of all the shipwrecks at sea. That should help us figure out where to find the sea creature. But the pompous guy won't give it up freely. Likes to hoard information for power. Go pickpocket it from him. Suppose it is for the good of all fishermen. And can you tell me more about the Colossus? Researching your catch. I like it. It's existed for many generations, so it's bound to be a really tough monster. There are many accounts of what it looks like, so no one's really sure what form it takes. One thing all the stories tell is that it swallows its victims whole, and then slowly digests them over several weeks, melting away skin, flesh, and find the bone. That's horrible. Of course, lad. Imagine being eaten alive, swimming in a pool of acid as you slowly die. Where does it live? Out in the depths of the ocean. Seems to like the cooler water to the north. I've been fishing for practically my entire life, and I know these seas better than anyone. We'll find it. Okay, I'll be right back. And here's the quest area info screen, which we totally don't need. Boom. Come on. Go talk to the fishing master. Guild head guy here. Ask about deadliest catch. Hi, I was hoping you could help me. Yes? You know Jones? Ha, everyone knows Jones. He's been fishing since before I was born. Now you could tell from his successes. I'll bet. Well, we're looking for a master smith, and since you're a master fisher, just thought you might have someone in mind who could help. Funny you should ask. A friend of mine, Linza, has been helping make some unique fishing tools. If you head up to Hemister, you might catch Linza smithing away at the anvil there. If she can't help you, I doubt anyone can. Thank you. And also over here, we're stealing. What do you think you're doing? I'm stealing from you. With my 99 thieving. And my Artic cloak near Ardoin. Let's just steal the sea chart. There you go. Read the harpoon plans. The giant harpoon must have a razor-sharp tip that can pierce stone, have 7 chains to secure it to the boat, be covered in blades for extra damage, zoom through the air in a flash, be as big as a tree, and make you look fearsome. Jones. Sea chart. That was probably the most confusing map I've ever read. I hope Jones can understand it. On to Hemister, which is literally right here. Not much really going on in Hemister, pretty much ever. We got the whole fishing contest business going on. Ranging guild's over here. But here is Linza. We heard about Linza, the master smith, back in the Threes Company from Saga. We got some metal bits. Brought them to her, presumably. So we'll see about that. See how good of a smith she really is. Excuse me. This is shaping up nicely. I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for someone to help me make an item. It's almost complete. Excuse me? Are you listening to me? What? You want an item? Can't you make it yourself? Not really. See, I need a harpoon to catch a sea creature. I'm not sure you're still listening. It's to catch a creature called the Colossus? The Colossus, you say? So you've heard of the beast? The Colossus, creature of inhospitable sea, incredibly long-lived, durable, in particular the teeth, resistant to sea erosion? Sea pressures resulting in high density, worth the research, I guess. Tough natural substances, there might be... Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. This Colossus has survived the ocean for many generations. And myth tells of its huge, sharp, durable teeth. I'm guessing they're made out of incredibly strong natural material, which might be a great component for weapons or armor. It'd be great for furthering my research.
I see. Perhaps we can strike a deal. If you make a harpoon fit for killing the Colossus, I'll return you one of its teeth, should we catch it. I have some plans on what it should be like.
You've made some plans?
Oh, well, not me. My esteemed fisherman colleague Jones has. Here's the plans.
Multiple chains, blades? Oh no, this won't do at all. And that's of no use to anyone. Don't worry, I'll make you a harpoon that'll do the job. I have some metal I engineered myself by splicing together the properties of several metals. Perfect for the job.
Yeah, if you say so.
Let me see. This should be an easy one. Done. Here you go.
Lucien hands you a giant harpoon. That was amazing. Thank you. Alright. 1. Very large harpoon. So exactly what you do with the tooth.
Sounds like it has many valuable properties. I'll be taking it back to my workshop to put it through various tests, see how well it fares in different chemicals, stress tests, try to determine what makes up its structure. Various things.
Have you ever tested special materials from creatures before?
Almost. On one occasion similar to this, I was looking for the fabled Crackjaw. I headed off into the middle of the wilderness with some of my more combative friends to track down the beast. It's quite exciting to see how the weapons and armor I'd made them fared. The creature was said to rebound any weapon and change shape dramatically. I guess it had skin that could easily stretch to double its original size, yet remain incredibly tough.
Sounds like a weird beast. What happened?
We never found it. We only supposed it was a lie, so we were ambushed by some lowlives. It was quite the onslaught. Learned a valuable lesson that day.
Not to believe in fantastical creatures?
No, let others do the fighting. I'll stick to what I'm interested in.
What's that sword you're making for?
The one I'm making is for a survivor of the White Knights of Falador. He knows the odd thing or two about armor and smithing. I want to make use of my expertise.
Yeah. What of other smiths? I'm pretty good.
You think? This isn't just some generic sword. It has precise properties, all balanced with the wielder's physique, technique, and chosen application. I have to consider the weighting in ratio to the strength, how much pressure the wielder applies with the hit, the strength of their grip, their aggression levels. The list goes on.
It has quite a high level of attention to detail. Surviving could have gone to the dwarves. No? Gets my bottom. That would help.
True, they have discovered some astounding things when it comes to their craft, but so have many other races. When I visit or look up on a race's methods, I take a bit of all the lessons I learn, and then I pick and choose the techniques to best suit the piece of work I'm busy with. I guess Surviving recognizes that.
Alright. Very good. Best I get on and hunt the Colossus.
Certainly.
Okay. Big Dave. Where's the guns? It's over here. Monster! Went and got the Artic cloak back from Yanil. Went and made a Ring of Life and an Amulet of Power. Mining and crafting and all that. Didn't go for an Amulet of Glory, because mine are still stuck to my walls in my player-owned house for some reason. And getting a Dragon Stone is a process, for sure. Don't have time for that. We have speeding through things to do. The guns. Hello again. Alright mate. How's it going? Not bad. Need your help though. Been talking to your cousin Jones. Yeah? I've not spoken to him forever. Well, I'm headed out to sea with him to catch a sea creature. Said you were looking for work and that perhaps you'd be interested in helping. It'll mean plenty of rowing, but hopefully plenty of fortune in return. Sounds good. Count me in. Well, there's one problem. I get very seasick. Jones has made a potion for me in the past. To stop you getting seasick? Right. Perhaps I can make it for you. What are the ingredients? Simply mix lowland heather from around here and builder's tea. Check to Bonafido. Lowland heather and builder's tea. Check. Pick lowland heather. It's crawling with aphids. Must be another around here that's not been infected yet. Aphids. It's covered in aphids. Ah. Oh no. Eh. Gross. Ah. No. Ick. Take some light out there. Oh, there you go. Bonafito. Can I have some builder's tea? Hi, Bonafito. Hey up, lad. Long time no see. How's it going? Not bad. Hoping you can help me. The gun said you might be able to help me out with some builder's tea. Now that's something I can help thee with. Here, I have some of my own special brew. I'm gonna hand you some tea. Excellent, thanks. Well, and Heather in the builder's tea. Putting a thing in a thing is what requires level 3 herb lore. Potion making. Impossible without herb lore knowledge, clearly. I've made the potion. Superb, mate. I'll take that, and I'll see you where Jones is. Wait, before you go, I've been meaning to ask, what's your real name? Ha, you'll be lucky that secret dies with me. So you want to travel back to the fishing guild with me? Yep. We jaunt our way back up there. Here we are. Got the harpoon. It's giant. Expertly crafted. Confusing sea chart. The guns. Perfect. Hi, Jones. I'm gonna help. Here's the sea chart. Fantastic work. Got the harpoon. Had to go see a lady called Linza. Let's have an exchange for giving her a tooth from the deadly sea creature. Hope that's okay. No problem. We'll have plenty of teeth by the time we're done. And that's it. The guns is ready. We have the harpoon and the chart. You're a star, lad. Well, if you're ready, shall we head out to sea? Lead the way. Oi, guns, we're off. Yeah, righto. Here we are. Good job. You okay there, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman? I think. It's a bit cramped, but I appreciate there isn't space for all of us out on deck. Let's get to hunting that sea creature. Let's get the shipwrecks to try and reveal the creature's trail. If you keep guessing wrong, we'll have to start from the beginning, so keep an eye on which wrecks you've examined. Examine the wrecks. Check. If you look at the shipwrecks, you'll probably find some treasure. It's only a small boat, so we only carry so much. Choose wisely. Got it. Guns ready to roll on my instruction? Ready. If you need help from Jones or want to see your progress, you can use the side interface. Colossus's Curiosity. Colossus lurks nearby. Then the incorrect wrecks too much and it'll lose interest and swim elsewhere. This is difficulty 0 out of 10. I can really zoom out here, my goodness. This is all the shipwrecks. This is us. This may or may not be a different size model. I'll put the player inside here to not have to make a different model for everyone or have them exist. At any rate, let's investigate the initial wreckage. It's also kind of like floating around. Speedy. Let's see, wreckage. We got tracks. Not this way. Investigate the wreckage. Find nothing. Keep making mistakes to lose the creature and have to retrace your steps. Investigate. Nope. Investigate here. Nothing. This one. Nope. Not a good start. Let's get this one. Goes that way. You can also loot the wreckage for handfuls of loot. Take up to 3 treasure items. You know, take some money, I guess. Anyways. And search. Here we go. Goes over to here. Nope. Found nothing. Lost track. Let's retrace your steps. Only so many attempts, which is definitely something. Just remember where you're going. It should be the same each time. Loot in here. Emerald ring. 100 coins. Coins don't even stack. It's definitely something. It's definitely something here. Let's back this way. Searching. That was right. How about here? Nothing. It had some stuff there. 22 coins? That's not enough. Got some there. Got some here. Got some stuff here. 300 coins. Barely even worth noting, honestly. Nothing there. I'll go this way. The track ends here. Must be nearby. I don't see it. Maybe it went elsewhere. Ah, over there. We're gonna die. The Colossus. Ah, run away. Calm down. Maybe it hasn't seen us. Somehow I doubt it. It's about to charge. We need to issue the harpoon. Hold on, you two. Holding on. What a big fish. Yeah, take this. Got harpooned. Think you angered it. Ah. Big waves. Jones, look out. Oh no, now they're both overboard. Help. Jones was swallowed by the sea creature, and you've been knocked overboard. Several hours later. Where am I? What a wholesome catch. Good work, ladies. Wholesome catch, wholesome catch. I say, we'll grind it to a pulp first. All the better for the Colossus's digestion. We got anemone, tentacle, and urchin. The mermaids here. First things first, anemone. Let's see what it has to say. Human, what are you doing so deep out at sea? I was just hunting a sea creature called the Colossus. Stupid human. How dare he attack the Colossus? Stupid human, stupid human. Listen here, human. Colossus has protected us for many generations from other sea denizens, and no silly human has ever come close to capturing it. Now we've caught you. You'll be a good meal for the beast. We love fulfilling the Colossus' appetite for humans, especially foolish fishermen. Oh no, poor Jones. Who? Jones, he was eaten by the creature. Ah, did the Iggle-Wiggle human lose a friendly Wendy? Don't worry, he won't be dead yet. The Colossus likes to digest his food slowly and painfully for many agonizing days. I have to talk my way out of this. What? I'm gonna have to talk my way out of this. You're crazy. You wouldn't stand a chance. I'll crush your bones. I think the Colossus is sick. We're compulsive liars. You're gonna have to do better than that to fool us. This is Ian Jones, the mighty fisherman. Jones never heard of him, and nobody. He's famous among humans. He's got pretty much everything in the sea that moves. That doesn't impress me. Should. He's been hunting for decades. A horrid hunter! We're gonna die! He's so horrid, even I don't like him. He's not bad, quite friendly. Very horrid. And after he's killed the Colossus, he'll probably come here after you. I don't think I like the sound of this Jones human. He speaks highly of you. Trust me, in great adventure. I should know. I should know. I'm pretty great, too. Yeah, in what way? I've traveled all over the world, talked to many people, survived attacks from many dangerous monsters, also sailed against your precious Colossus, and yet here I am, alive. I'll give you that, human. You seem to be well traveled. You know, Jones has a cannon with him. Jones never takes a bath. He does have a harpoon, though. That's more of an immediate concern. Did I mention Jones has a harpoon with him? Big bad harpoon! So what? I've seen the sea creature survive many harpoons with my own eyes. It's no ordinary harpoon. What do you mean? It's crafted by the world's greatest smiths. It's made specifically for hunting the Colossus, and Jones has it with him ready to use. And he's in the creature's stomach. Okay, I've heard enough. Let's get this Jones human out of the Colossus. We don't want to take the risk. Phew. Don't think you're free, human. You would still prove a tasty meal for the Colossus. We'll give you some caramboine. You hunt down the sea creature and feed it to it. Make creature sicky sick. Exactly, urchin. We feed the Colossus caramboine when it's eaten something it shouldn't have. We'll follow you, human. Any wrong move and we tip your boat over, don't think you've escaped. I have no idea where my boat is. It's not far. Stupid man keeps rolling in circles. Yeah. The guns. You're back. Yes, and just about in one piece. Listen, To find the sea creature again, Jones could still be alive. We're keeping an eye on you. Where are you? Down here, idiot, in the water. Any smart moves and your Colossus bait. Find the Colossus again. Here we go. Okay. Initial wreckage. It's going out this way. It's this one. Is it the same? Could be the same. Still difficulty 0 out of 10. Not here. Could be anywhere. It's this one. How about here? Nope. Here, yes. Further. Nope. I only get so many options here. Turn it in on itself. Over this way. Gotta be around here somewhere. And hopefully Jones is still alive. Poor Jonesy, who cares about him? So mean. Look, there it is. The Colossus. What are you waiting for? Feed it the Carambon quickly. Here it goes. This will be a good test of my throwing arm. Humph. And Colossus. It's mighty hungry. Look at him eating it. Where'd it go? Ah, look out! Jones! And a tooth. Quick guns. Roll like you've never rode before. Oi! Don't look back! We gotta get out of here. Alright. Wow, that was close. That was horrible. I was gonna die. Thank you both. No problem. Must breathe. I don't think I've ever seen someone row like that fast. Oh, goodness. Me neither. Good job, cousin. It was good luck me dislodging one of his teeth as I flew out. While we're having a breather, why don't you go take that tooth to Lidza? Sounds either the Colossus' tooth. Sounds like a plan. Be right back. Oh, that. Colossus tooth. Surprisingly life is something so strong. Neat. Okay. Just about managed there. Very good. And found some mermaids. It's also something. Down a cave. Over to our Heminster again. Would we call that a successful hunt? We found it. We didn't die. So, yes, I'm going to say that's a successful hunt. Ain't too much better than that. Hi, Linza. Managed to get one of the Colossus' teeth. You did? Let me see. It's quite dangerous getting it. I hope it's useful. Wow, yes. This is very strong material. Surprisingly light. Amazing. I need to do some further research on this. Thank you for getting this. And she is off to go do her research. Must have gotten finished with that sword, I guess. We'll see her again later. Anyways. Back to the Fishing Guild. We spent quite a bit of time here at the Fishing Guild. Fish and fish. Don't know if we're going to be doing that quite as much in the future. What with Soul Split for healing. It's pretty good. Anyways. Jones. I've given the tooth to Linza. Superb. So what are you going to do now? I hit upon the great idea. Since it seems we ended up being caught and not the Colossus, I figured we'd be better off simply trying to scare it away. Now selling my very own Miracle Colossus Protection Cream to other fishermen by the bucket load. They're spraying it all over themselves, their fishing equipment, and even their boats. That's great. I'm guessing it has a particular ingredient. Yeah, Carambon. Or don't you dare tell anyone. I won't, promise. We've really had a great history of making promises with Carambons, so we'll see how long this lasts. Turns out the Guns is also quite the salesman, so he's helping me sell it. Looks like we'll be able to make our own fortune another way. That's great news. Probably better to let the Colossus live. Indeed, and thanks for all your help. If you're interested in setting up some deposit boxes around the world, you're welcome to use them. If you want, you can continue hunting the Colossus for some hunting experience. Also, I fashioned some cast nets, which can be equipped, and them easier to fish with than normal fishing nets. Talk to me if you want to find out more. Quest completed. 1 quest point, 70,000 fishing XP, 26,000 hunter XP, 8,000 thieving XP, 8 new deposit boxes around the world, which they're deposit boxes, so they put things in your bank, so not anything we would care about, no matter where they are. But specifically, they are northwest of the Bedouin Camp, south of the Elf Camp, west coast of Harmony Isle, west coast of Mortmire Swamp, Piscatoris, south of the Falconry area, northeast of Provenance, south coast of Avatol, and south of Brimhaven. Kind of in some fishing spots, some of them, sorta. Good enough. You can also get the wieldable small and big cast nets, and the option to hunt the Colossus 10 more times, for a total of 46,000 hunter XP, and like a few thousand coins worth of random loot that you pick up from the wreckages. We could do that. We're not really hurting for hunter XP. This is not very good. Required for achievements and stuff at some point. Anyways, continue. No levels from any of that. Here are the cast nets. It's like a fishing net and a big fishing net you can hold in your shield slot. Not really much use for that, realistically. Especially since it's a small and big net fishing, and it required like 70 fishing. So at that point, you're really not doing net fishing anymore. Unless you're really, really excited to try to go get the big bass or something. There's also the barbtail harpoon, or barbarian fishing for harpoons. Honestly, even like, I guess the small net if you want to go and catch monkfish would be something. Wieldable lobster pot might be more useful than the big net, though. All of this becomes completely irrelevant with the addition of the tool belt later, so it's fine too. Definitely not something that we need. We get those back if we wanted to, which we don't. Anyways, just a little fishing quest here. And we could do the puzzle thing 10 more times. It gets more difficult each time too. Less chances to mess up. And all that. And wind and stuff or something. Definitely nothing we're too worried about. Well, that's alright. Let's go worry about something else. Very worrisome. Next time. Goodbye.